can record it.
Okay.
Is it clear, the presentation?
Yes.
All right,
You
can I
can
start? Okay.
Yes, you can start.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
My name is Sultan Algubaa, and today I'll be presenting my subtitle critic of the movie called A Man Called Otto. Why did I choose this movie? I chose this movie because one of my favorite actors is Tom Hanks, and he's the main leading actor in it. Also, I tend to like comedy movies more than any other genre. And lastly, it was recommended to me by a family member, so I decided to finally watch it and do this project about it. This movie is about a man called Otto, hence the movie's name. He's basically a grumpy and lonely old man who is a widower who wants to join his wife, but his plans keep on getting disrupted by a lively family who just moved next door. The duration of the movie is 2 hours and 6 minutes, but the last 15 minutes are basically credits. The genres of the movie are comedy and drama, and the IMDb rating is 7.5, and the age rating is PG-13, which stands for parental strongly cautioned. So the movie was translated by two guys who are both Egyptian, one called Yusuf Farid and the other called Ahmed Ismail. I was only sure of the information of Yusuf Farid, so I included it in my presentation. He has a Facebook page that provides his email and his Subscene account. When it comes to the technical evaluation, the timing of the subtitles were not synchronized with the audio. Therefore, I had to hasten the translation or the subtitles so it could be synced. I want to also note that I downloaded the movie on its own and the subtitles on its own, although the desynced translation rarely happens when I watch movies this way. The color of the subtitles was white throughout the whole movie. The translation was perfectly set at the bottom of the screen. And lastly, the size and font. The font was changed twice. It was a certain font at the first 5 minutes, and then it was changed. But overall, the font was good, although I found the subtitles to be a bit too big and sometimes distracting. Moving to linguistic evaluation, for misspelling, there weren't many, but the letter S, which is in Arabic is seen, was once replaced with sheen. I'm guessing it was a misinput since they are close to one another on a keyboard. And one word which is shift wasn't even translated. The subtitles just said woman thumb. For sentence mistakes, the sentence I'm going to get the children was translated to سوف أذهب لأحضر الفتيات instead of سوف أذهب لأحضر الأطفال. Also, in one scene, the character did not finish the sentence. He left it for the viewer to figure it out. The sentence was, as you can see, it's been harder than I thought. It's been harder than I thought to. Leaving it for the viewer to figure it out. But the translator just said it and wrote it for the viewer. تبين انتهاء أصعب مما ظننت. Lastly, drive was translated to انطلقي instead of قودي, which would have been better in that context. For slang, the word chump, which is slang for foolish, was translated to a formal appropriate Arabic word. Also, in translation of for God's sake, which usually is بحق الله, colloquial Arabic was used as the translator said بالله عليك. The punctuation, such as parentheses, commas, full stops, question, and exclamation marks, were correctly used for the most part, but sometimes were used without any need. Moving to cultural evaluation. When it comes to taboo and religion, there were scenes of attempted suicide, which, as we know, is forbidden in our religion. There was also a transgender character, which is, as we also know, is a taboo. For obscenity and profanity, some vulgar terminology was used, like the F word, although there were no sexual scenes apart from a kissing scene. Moving to condensation, my life was black and white before I met Sonia was translated to ما كان لحياتي لون instead of saying أبيض وأسود. Because you are Malcolm now was translated to لأنك متحول. And yeah, that's all. And thank you for listening.